Hello all. In this video session, we will be discussing about two functions fputc and fgetc for accessing files. Okay, so this fputc is used to write to a file character by character, and fgetc is used to read from a file character by character. Okay, so first we will see how fputc works. So fputc is a function and it has two arguments. First one is a character and then the second one is a file pointer. So any character which is stored inside C will be written to the file pointed by file pointer fp. Okay, so I have declared C, then the file pointer, then we have opened the file cdemo.txt in write mode. Then after that we will be checking whether it was successful open or not. And if it was, then we will continue, otherwise it will exit. Then after that I am scanning a character and storing it in the variable C. Then after that I am putting that particular C to the file pointed by fp. Okay, then after all the operations are done, I am closing the file. So this is the basic operation. So I'm just going to compile the program and I'm going to run this program. Just I'm going to give h. So if I display that file, that is cat cdemo.txt, then it will only have this h. Okay, so consider that you want to store a sequence of characters, then you can use a loop for that, and you can determine the termination condition. For example, I am just going to give an infinite loop first. Okay, so I'm just going to give an infinite loop, that is while. Then after that I'm closing this. Now this is an infinite loop. My condition will be if it receives a exclamation mark, then it will exit from the program. That is, if c equal to exclamation mark, then break. Okay, so it will read until it receives a character exclamation mark. Okay, so I'm just going to save this. Now I'm just going to compile this. Okay, I'm running this. So I'm just going to type hello and how are you. Okay, and I'm just going to put a smiley face. Okay, so then after that I'm going to put an exclamation mark. So when it receives an exclamation mark, it will break from this loop and control will be coming here, and then the file will be closed. Okay, so this is how we use fputc to write character by character to a file. Okay, fputc has two arguments. Remember that. First one is the character that is to be written to the file, and then fp will be the file pointer of the file to which the character is to be written. Okay, so this is our fputc. Now we will see fgetc. Okay, next we are going to see the function fgetc. So this fgetc is a function used to read character by character from a file, and this is usually the way using which we call the function fgetc. It accepts one argument which is actually a pointer to the file. So this fgetc of fp will return an integer value, that is the ASCII value of the character stored at location fp. If that particular location pointed by fp is end of file, then it will return a -1 value or a end of file value. I have already told you that EOF is a macro having the value of -1. Okay, so that is how this fgetc works. It has only one argument, and that is the file pointer to the file. Okay, so we'll see just an example program. So we have included std.h, then stdlib.h for this exit function. Then inside main, a character c is declared, then a file pointer fp is declared. Then we have opened the file cdemo.txt in R mode, and fp will be having the starting address of the file. If this fp equal to null, and this is the condition checking for successful open, if it is successful, then we will be coming here and we will be reading the first character pointed by fp, and we will be checking whether this end of file has reached or not. Okay, so if the fp location pointed by fp is end of file, then this end of file bit will be set, and when this condition is checked, then what happens is that it will return a non-zero value, that is a true condition, and when this not is executed, it will become false and it will exit from this while loop. Now if this fgetc of fp is executed and fp is not pointing to the end of file, then it will return the character pointed by fp. So this condition will be false since this end of file bit won't be set. Okay, so this will be returning 0 value and not of 0 is 1, so this character will be printed, and again we will be calling the function fgetc of fp, so it will return the character pointed by fp and increment the fp by 1, that is it will point to the next location. Again we will check whether end of file has reached or not. If again it is false, again this c will be printed, again we will read, and again when we check if it is false, that is feof of fp is false, then here not is taken, so it will become true, and we will again print the character c, and again we will read the next character from the file pointed by fp, and this process will continue until fp reaches end of file. In that case, this feof of fp will return a non-zero value, which is a true condition, and not of true becomes false, so this while condition becomes false and the control will come here and that will close the file. Okay, so this is how this particular loop works. Okay, so here we are using feof of fp or feof function for finding the end of file. Okay, so now we will just compile this program and check how it works. So gcc fgetc demo.c, output it to fgetc demo.out, no errors, /fgetc demo.out. So this was the content of our file, hello how are you, smiley face, so it printed. Okay, so this is one way of writing it. Then another way is that by using the value returned by C, we can also check whether the end of file has reached or not. Okay, so we will check that condition too. So I'm just going to comment this statement again. Okay, so I just commented the statement. Okay, now we are going to use this particular logic. So the logic is simple. fgetc of fp is actually returning an ASCII value. It is actually returning the value which is pointed by fp. So if it is a character, we will be getting an ASCII value, and if it is an end of file, then in that case this fgetc will be returning -1 or EOF. EOF is a macro which is having the value -1. Okay, so here we will be assigning the value returned by fgetc of function to C, and then we will be comparing it to EOF. Okay, so here assignment operator has less precedence than not equal to operator. That's why we have put a parenthesis to group C equal to fgetc of fp, so that this will be executed first. Then we will be comparing the character that we got whether it is not equal to EOF. If it is not equal to EOF means end of file not reached. In that case we will be printing the character, and this process will continue until this fgetc of fp function will be returning a -1 value or end of file value. In that case we will exit from the while loop and control will come here and that will close the file. Okay, so these are the two methods like we have discussed in the previous lecture video. We can use two methods. First one is we can use the feof function, and second one is the status returned by the reading function like fgetc. Okay, so now we will just compile this program and check whether this will work. Okay, so I'm just compiling this program, then running this program. Okay, then it will work. Okay, so remember about these two conditions. It is similar to what we learned in fscanf. So we can use feof function, or you can use the return status of fgetc function. Okay, so these are the two methods for reading character by character from file. Okay, And today we mainly discussed about, in the session we mainly discussed about fgetc and fputc. Okay, so remember about both these functions. Both of them are defined inside the header file studio.h. Okay, thank you.